Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're all keeping well. Of course, we are on to now the match preview for the game on Saturday against Aston Villa at Villa Park. Mason will be here soon. He's just on his way home from work. But yeah, Aston Villa are down at Villa Park on Saturday. 5:30 kickoff. Game is live on TV as well. Bit of a harder game for us, but let's just see who says we can't go down there and win. But do you know what to do again, guys? If you enjoy the show, please do remember to give us the thumbs up. It's really important we get the likes, so people know where to find us in the search results. So do hit the likes. If you enjoyed the show tonight, please, of course, if you're brand new at the channel, or if you're not yet subscribed and you enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, hit that subscribe button, completely free to do so, and it does help make the channel grow. And please, of course, do hit the bell notification. It does let you know whenever a live show takes place or a pre-recorded video gets uploaded as well. So that bell notification notifies you what comes out on the channel week in, week out. And if you want to give a donation to the channel, and if you'd like to become a member for just 99p, hit that join button and you'll be included in the prize shows we do as well. Let's just nip into comments that have come in. Good evening, Lewis, and good evening, Andrew. Hope you are keeping well as well. So, Aston Villa away on Saturday. Much tougher game. Of course, Aston Villa being in the Champions League this season as well. But who says we can't go down there and win? Look at the football we are playing at the moment. Look at the teams we are taking apart as well. So let's just. I think we can go down there and win. I really do. The running we are on. Who wants to come and touch us right now? Because I don't think anyone would at this rate. The way we're playing, blitzing teams apart, left, right, and centre. Lewis has got the Man United game on. I'll be tuning into that after this show for the second half. We scored 9 goals in the last 2 games. Absolutely, we have. We've scored 9 goals in the last 2 games. Yes, we have. What does that say? Philip, good evening again to you. Lawrence, good evening as well. Hope you are keeping well as well. Quick question. Do you think Mad Dog should get Manager of the Month? Not a bad shout there, Lewis. We know he has took... maybe if he keeps this up, you never know. Possibly. Shall wait and see. Or so far, we've won every game this month in April. We have won every game. And absolutely, Philip, we are just scoring goals for the fun of it. We really, really are. It's just unbelievable. It really, really is. I mean, how tired are Villa going to be? I know we've just came off the back of the win. But look, second half, we know we kind of shut up shop, didn't we? Because we know the game was definitely over. But Villa was still going out, trying to get that goal, to try and take that game into extra time against PSG. Just fortunately, it didn't happen to them. So let's see how tight are they going to be feeling for Saturday as well. So, but we know it's going to be a really hard game because they're going to be wanting to fight to try and get back in the Champions League again for next season if they can do it. If they can do it. But do you know what? They did well to get all the way to the quarterfinals. I think that's some achievement, despite having battling with FFP and PSR rules that they've had to deal with. They have done well this season. They are where they are for a reason as well. And Emery has done a cracking job with them. He really, really has. But we have won our last 2 games against them. Well, actually, it's our last 3 against them because we beat them on Boxing Day, of course. We beat them 3-1 down at their place, and we beat them 5-1 in the first game of last season as well. So we have won the last 3 games against them as well. So Aston Villa will be a tougher game. but we are capable of winning. Like, yeah, absolutely. I mean, did Villa were on an undefeated streak at home, I believe, that point, and we went and ended it last season. I think they've got something similar this season as well. Let's see if we can end that as well. I'm sure we can. I'm really, really sure we can. But it will be a great, great game. We need the points as well to make sure we keep going in that to finish in top 4. We want to stay right in that position. We've got an almighty chance of doing that as well. We really, really do. As well. Look, just some of the football we are playing right now is just absolutely amazing to watch. It really, really is. Our winner told Villa Park last season was their first Premier League home loss in around a year. It was something like that, wasn't it? It really, really was. Just, yeah. Yeah, he has done. He is a good manager. We know Emery is a really good manager. Enjoyed your match reaction, Peters. Cheers so much, Andrew. Again, there was a lot of excitement in there, wasn't there? I mean, but honestly, look at the team. Look, we've just absolutely pulled apart a team. It was just absolutely incredible. Really, really was. I'm glad you enjoyed them as well. The football we are playing currently reminiscent of the Entertainers attack. Exactly, Philip. Couldn't agree more with you. Just mind blown to watch. Absolutely mind blown. Good evening, David. Hope you're well. This is a huge game coming up against the 2 informed sides. Yep, it certainly is. Really is as well. But Villa will know that the threat we are carrying at the moment, where they're going to be worried about our threat, we'll have to make sure we deal with theirs. But our defence has been really, really good as of late as well. So we should have scored more than 5. We could have scored 6, 7, 8, possibly even 9. I wish we scored 10. It could happen one day, Lewis. You just never know. The team's got to be really, 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 really bad to do that. We could have done that possibly if we didn't have this game coming up on Saturday, possibly. But which is why, of course, Tyndall make the changes quite earlier in the game because we want to keep them for Saturday as well. So, oh, have they scored? Have they? Come on, Leon, get back into it, please. So, it'll be a really, really good game on Saturday as well. But it is going to be a very much harder game. We all know that. But Villa are going to find it very hard themselves. Definitely going to be such an interesting game to watch. Again, both teams fighting to finish in the Champions League for next season as well. Yeah, and just to confirm, it was Ugarte who scored the goal for Manchester United. Come on, Leon, get yourselves back in the game. Apparently was checked for a possible offside, but it's been given. Oh, well, then there you go. Chelsea losing at 1-0, but still winning 3-1 on aggregate. Okay, then. The side will be the same, no doubt about that. Why do we want to go and change from a team that's currently winning, blitzing teams apart? Exactly. Keep that side exactly how it is at the moment. I'm sure Jason Tyndall will do that while he continues in Eddie Howe's absence as well. Again, if it did come out and says that there's no so far confirmation date, there was said the possibility of the Ipswich, but again, it has been to say there's no confirmation date on when Eddie will be back on the touchline yet. And I've said it as well. If we don't see him throughout the remainder of the season on the touchline, it's understandable. We know the guy has been recovering from an absolutely awful illness. So he's going to want some time to relax as well if he has been if he has come out of hospital as well. So, fun fact is, yeah, they have actually. They've taken 4 points off Chelsea this season. Yeah, it's unbelievable the form we're on. It is. It's just incredible to see, isn't it? This is the only game where I would be satisfied with a point. I think we win every other game. I think we can go down and win there on Saturday as well. I think we can definitely go down there and win on Saturday. It's a possibility. We keep playing our game. We go right at Villa. Look what we are capable of doing. Coffee, good evening. Hope you're well. No need for Eddie Howe to rush back, Jason. Tyndall, Graham. Exactly, Philip. Eddie will come back when he knows he is ready to come back in the side. Good evening, Robert. Hope you're well. If it was me, I would stay off until the rest of the season. Maybe if he comes back, maybe just ask a prayer if he can use the box and communicate with the team on the. Or just ask a player. Do you mean communicate with the team on the bench? Could well truly do that. Evening, Tom. Hope you're well. Off down to Villa on Saturday. If we came away with a point, that would be okay. It wouldn't all necessarily be bad as well, but who says we can't get all three? Good evening, Ian. Hope you're keeping well. Love how Isak reached 25 goals in all competition for the season in the last game. I attended as a 25-year-old. Will make things better if he reaches 26 the day after my 26th birthday. Hopefully he does that, Lawrence. I'm sure that will be cracking for you. Tonali, the best midfielder in the Premier League. We already have the best striker. These are special times. Absolutely, David. Just so good, isn't it? Just absolutely so incredible to watch the as well. Tonali, yeah, he's definitely become the best midfielder in the Premier League so far. Really, really is. Isak definitely coming one of the best strikers in the Premier League as well. He's now overtaken Haaland, but he's still got a few to catch up to Mo Salah though. I would take Dean Houston over Mark Gay this summer. I don't want Gay at all. I don't want to do business with Palace yet again. I really don't. We also have the best right winger. Villa collapse against us. Not worried at all. Hopefully we do not collapse. The whole team looked amazing. It was a penalty. I don't think it was a penalty, Ian. But yet again, the penalty was absolutely disgusting. It was a disgusting penalty for Messi. I think it's one of them. Pope's trying to cover the ball. He's trying to fist it away. He hasn't really meant to court Richards, to be honest. But it took them a long time to VAR to have a look at that. Love the fan cam moment with Mason on the Palace cheating proper funny. Well, I said I don't think that was a penalty. And all VAR, it always VAR who gave it. So, but yeah. I do feel we need a world-class goalkeeper this season. Maybe harsh, but I don't want to see Pope starting in the Champions League next season, fighting to be on the bench. Well, we're interested to see what we do in the summer, though. That's it. I would have watched it again. It is a pen. It's just touched his glove, not enough to overturn it. If we had nominations for Premier League worst penalties, Eddie would definitely. Oh, that's one of the worst penalties I've ever seen. You should just put your foot through it. No need to go cocky to try and fool the keeper at times. Just put your boot through it. It's just awful penalty. Disgusting penalty that was. But it took, say, 5 minutes exactly. Look at the oh, Jesus. People should be saying Eddie should come back ASAP. No, absolutely not, Tom. He should stay off for the rest of the season. You don't know the situation. Don't put time frames on. Eddie's back. Exactly, Tom. Which is why the club came out and confirmed it as well. And all the setups which you filmed. But again, yesterday, now they've said Eddie will come back when he's ready. And that's awful. And that's right. And that's absolutely right. Now, Eddie comes back when he is 100% ready to come back. Yeah, people seem well said, Tom. Yeah, I couldn't agree more with that. Absolutely. I don't know. They shouldn't be saying that at all. It's an awful illness that Eddie was battling with. He is on the recovery. Again, we don't know if he's out of hospital yet, do we? But he's when he does get out of hospital, he's going to want plenty of rest as well. Absolutely plenty of rest. All spot on. Hope you good evening, Ruffy. Hope you're well. People need to address the long VR checks. It's so ridiculous. Why did it take so long with these decisions? We've got the semi-automated offside system, which is a lot more quicker now. But again, the checks for them, it's just, come on. Ian, hi, Pete 5. Oh, I'm loving the optimism there, Ian. Great to see you're feeling very optimistic. Yeah.
Hello.
How you doing, man?
Not too bad.
Good. Well, we'll get your thoughts on it, Mason. Hard game on Saturday, but who says we can't go down there and win?
Nah, I mean, I'll be happy with a draw on there Saturday, to be honest.
You'd be happy with the draw, you said? I know you were saying that in the fan reactions, but I believe we can go in there and win.
Hopefully, but I'm happy with a draw.
The press will ask Tyndall the same awful questions tomorrow. Eddie Tyndall was very uncomfortable in the last. Exactly, he was. Eddie comes back when he is ready to come back. People just need to lay off that and stop saying, when is he going to be back? When is he going to be back? He comes back when he knows he will know when the right time is to come back. David said, good evening to you. I wish in the Premier League the referee explained the decision for the speakers in the stadium, like in the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. That'll come in at some point. We don't know when yet, but it wouldn't surprise me if that was to come in at some point. So the point is, it might be right for him to come back before the end of the season. So saying he should be off for the rest of the season is bad as saying he should come back ASAP. Yeah, I agree, Tom. We see Eddie back when he knows the time is right to come back. Villa had a fantastic game against PSG. They did. Just to come up short, unfortunately, in the second half. The thing is, with Decision Boys, we all have different views. Exactly, Ian. Everyone's going to have different opinions, and that's absolutely fine. Some are going to see something that possibly we don't. If somebody asks a question to Mad Dog, I would say I'm not asking that question. Do you know what? If Tyndall gets asked that tomorrow and he says, I'm not saying anything on that, good on him. Trips needs a new contract. If we beat Villa and Chelsea, then we need 11 points to guarantee Champions League without relying on the result. Trips is happy here at the club, loves it.
David, I won't be surprised. David, I won't be surprised if John did a Man U game because everybody knows he's a bit.
Be nice to see Mason and Swansea. They beat the swivel-eyed dribbling goons down the road on Saturday. Well done, the Swans, says Tom.
They did. Right.
I mean, how do you think Villa are going to be feeling? Just missing out on the semi-final. Give it their all, to be fair, but
are they not in Europe or not?
No, not in Europa. It crashed out the Europe altogether now.
Always. Probably down a bit, but I don't see I don't see them as bad as Liverpool. But you never know what happens.
Our last 6 games, we've scored 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we make it 6? Why not? I like how we've done that, Billy, as well. That's really good, that. Phillips going for a 2-1 win. Well done, the Swans. Hopefully feel crushed like Liverpool. Lazio beating Bordeaux / Gibbs still losing 2-1 on aggregate. Oh, Ronald's going for a 6-0 win. Wow. Swansea have hit unreal form under this interim manager. Their rivals are heading down, I think. It could be tricky. They're not Man U upon. We know Aston Villa are not like that. But look what we did to Villa last season, Mason. I mean, didn't we end their home record when they were unbeaten? Was in about a year it was.
Yeah, and then obviously we went down 3-1. Considering they won that run away with bare bones with fucking injuries. But I mean, but Villa have strengthened very, have improved since the last time we beat them at Villa Park, and I think it's gonna be a bit tricky.
Well, it will be tricky. I mean,
God, dude.
We keep the same side tomorrow on Saturday, don't we?
Yeah,
We don't
you can't,
know.
you can't be changing a winning side.
It looks like Lewis is going to watch the Gates game tomorrow. I'm
surprised you're not going to Gates again tomorrow.
Well, I am actually going to a non-league game tomorrow, and I will reveal that whether I'll be at the end of the show, actually. Mason, what are your thoughts? Well, Philip's asking you, Mason, what are your thoughts on the match?
Surprised.
Yeah, we battered them 5-0. Yep. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're well, Julie. Ref for the Villa game. Oh, it's Gerard Gillett.
Well, Villa fans for some reason, Villa fans hate him.
Well, which fans like any referee because they're all as much as use as a glass hammer. But we should. Do you know what? We know the referees are appalling, but we shouldn't really let that get to it now at times with the way we're playing. All we got to do is just play our own game. That's all we got to do. We've had a bit of beef with Villa, but I think there's a bit of mutual respect. We're both disrupting the cartel. As for Saturday, it's a case of finally a worth opponent. Absolutely, Tom. It is. Bit worried about Villa. They'll try to wind up Mad Dog. Hopefully they won't. Hopefully Tinder will make sure he's focusing on what that team are doing out on the pitch. Now that Julian's cards are reset, he can go crazy again. He's just got to... he's got to be careful not to get sent off, though.
Michael Salisbury's the VAR on Saturday.
Oh, Salisbury's the VAR, is he?
Because Coffee said they're doing his group chat.
So it's Salisbury on referee and Gillett's on VAR.
No, Salisbury's on VAR.
Oh, Salisbury on VAR. Okay. Stay confident and we'll beat Villa as well. Exactly, Ray. We can. We just got to feel confident in ourselves still. VAR last night was bad. It was ridiculous. 2-1 the tune. Murphy and Isak to score. I must say Swansea was the best away day experience that made us feel so welcome. Total respect to Swansea. And just 60 minutes to save his job for another week. Julia. Darren England, absolutely abysmal referee, one of the top first 5, yeah. G7 has to avoid another 6 cards, otherwise he gets a ban at the start of the season. Hopefully that is going to be the case. But it will be, do we know who's missing for them on Saturday, Mason?
I haven't done my fitness stuff because I was going to do it this afternoon if I wasn't at work. Look at them up. Nobody. Surprisingly, nobody.
So they've got a fully fit squad. Okay, then. We are just still missing, of course, Botman, Lewis Hall, and of course Jamal Lascelles. Does this team play like they are good as the Keegan years? I think so. Do you know what, Ian? I absolutely think we are playing like that. Who would you say is better, Cabaye or Tonali? For me, Tonali, but I enjoy Cabaye a lot as well. Tonali, now for me. Tonali is just so like a magician on the ball. Was Keegan actually at the Man U match, or was it just... No, he actually wasn't there. No, he actually wasn't there. They said they tried to get him along, but I think he had to pull out or something. I don't know what the reason was for that. So you're going to the Heat game tomorrow, Ian. Says
yeah.
You, Mason?
Yeah, I am.
As I mentioned, I will reveal which non-league game I will be going to tomorrow. So, We've just got to get out of Villa, Mason. I mean, we know what PSG did to them, particularly in the first leg. That's all what we've got to do is just go at them. Is just go at Villa from the word go. Because they're not going to like our press. They're not going to like how we attack.
They won't.
Exactly, they won't.
And just hopefully we can make them make a couple of mistakes on Saturday.
Yeah. We've just got to really go at them. We really do. I mean, who do you think they're going to start tomorrow? Do you think they're going to rotate possibly?
Probably. Because apparently they've been complaining about Rashford. Rashford needs surprise.
Rashford played well on the other in the game against PSG. I think they might bring Watkins back in for this game.
I for some reason I was complaining about not Watkins, Rashford.
We know Rashford isn't the greatest player. I mean, even racers get straight into Villa from the start and they won't be able to cope with us. They won't. Get the Dirk on for its thoughts. Do you want to get what we'll do is I'm going to get my score prediction in ready. If you want to do the same, Mason, and we will reveal at the end of the show. So this is what I'm going with. If you want to get yours in, Mason.
I'll keep the same. Oh, no, actually, sorry. No, I'm going to change it.
I think Coffee thinks that we'll complain about taking Rashford off very early.
No, but apparently they're not going to buy him permanently. That's what I've read. They're not buying him, they're not going to keep him.
Not going to buy him permanently. You can't. Can you not get a drink at Villa? Like, okay, that's a shame. You had your review early. Yeah, I did because we had 2 shows today. We had 2 shows today, so because we got another one tomorrow, we'll have another one on Saturday and another one on Sunday. If you were buying 4 players for next season, who would you bring in? Aaron would go for Mbeumo, Connor, Rick, just to piss the Maccabees off. Oh. Desmond 2-2. I mean, Mbeumo would be one of my choices easily. Huijsen's a good shout as well. Demers 2-2. Ian's going for 3-1 win. Ron's going 6-1. Rob's going 2-0. Rashford only plays when he feels like it, not a fan of plays. You kind of just turn up when you feel like it. Could he has an attitude problem, apparently, based on this. I've seen what's been going on the social media with him as well. I mean, I think Rick would be a good signing for. It would really.
It's stupidity from Cunha League.
Mm-hmm. It is, isn't it? We also beat Villa Park in December 282. Yeah, we did. Shearer got the winner. I remember that. And he's a Geordie. Yeah, we know he is a Geordie. I mean, if we win on Saturday, Mason, do you think finishing third's a now possibility, or do you think we could possibly push for second?
You never know what happened, but I think if we get a draw or a win on Saturday, I'll be happy with third.
I mean, if we finish at the end of the season with a trophy, that would be great. But imagine if we got second runners-up of the Premier League and got a trophy as well.
Who would have thought that at the start of the season? Because the start of the season, we were fucking shite.
Well, yeah, we know we were good, but look how we're just completely turning it around completely. Trippier will stop him. Kudia said that he would pick Man U to go to before any other club. God almighty, I don't know why you want to get into there. Trippier and Tonali will stop him getting any balls. Well, that's what we've got. That's what we got. Those 3 players there. What they are capable of doing as well. Absolutely. Plus, remember, Shea got 2 goals down there last season, and Murphy got 1 as well. But I'm looking forward to for this game on Saturday. I'm really looking forward. It will be a really, really entertaining game to watch.
Chelsea's just made it 1-1.
Oh. Just to get Champions League is enough for me, says Ian. We definitely would be happy with that.
Cucurella as well. Cucurella's just scored for Chelsea.
Cucurella. It would be unbelievably class if we ended up as Premier League runners-up at the end of the season. Well, absolutely, it would be, Philip. It really, really would be. And it's second is a possibility. The fact is, we're not that many points behind Arsenal.
They would have thought of that.
We're only 4 points off them. And there's still 6 games to go left. Yeah, of course, we can play Arsenal, so there's another... Exactly. We've still got to play them away as well. We got our trophy now, 4.
4?
Now we're getting that.
I said people see it 4-4. I'm confused.
Why can't we win the last... Yeah, how many points behind Arsenal? It is 4. Now where they got from. Why can't we win the last six games and leave? Exactly. We'd love to see Arsenal melt down if we beat them in the Emirates and finish second ahead of them. Who says we can't beat them 4 times this season? Just to rub it in their faces, just to see the saltiness from them again would be great. So, but where do you see Villa's main attack come from? Of course, we know they're good through the middle, but we know they're good in centre midfield. Sensio, good player as well. Yeah.
You know what? If I was Villa, I would keep Essential permanently just at Rashford going back to Man United, because if you look at the two players together, then Essential is a much better player.
Yeah, Villa's front 3 who have arrived on loan are deadly well. Not highly stuck on Rashford.
Not Rashford. Fuck that. And I went to Villa, but he's still shit.
He's not. He's done okay there. He hasn't been. He hasn't been amazing at all. He really hasn't. So yeah. So Villa, they are currently sitting second, of course. Sorry, 7th in the table. But let's look at their last games as well. So see, they're unbeaten in so many games in the Premier League as well, of course. But the last defeat was actually, from what I looked, was actually away to Crystal Palace back in February. They did lose 4-1 in that game. But they haven't lost at home again in such a while, I believe, which I'm trying to find out when that was.
Against Arsenal, wasn't it?
It was definitely Arsenal.
I'm sure it was Arsenal too.
That must have been a long time ago. That must have been towards the beginning of the season, surely it was. That's good. Yeah, that surely's got to be towards at the beginning of the season. It has to be. Yeah, it was against Arsenal, second game of the season. 4-0 to Arsenal 0. Asensio is Villa's danger man this season. Absolutely, it's his attitude that stinks. Rashford, that we know he's got a poor attitude as well. He really has. Rashford's been like gigs since he went to Villa. Villa collapsed against PSG. But do you know what they did? He actually did. He was playing very well for them, and he got taken off, and Villa just couldn't find that killer instinct. So it'd be interesting to see whether he does start on Saturday for them. I believe, as I mentioned, Watkins will come in for this one as well. We know Watkins is Watkins scores goals as well for them. Mason. We know Watkins can score goals as well. He's on 14 goals in all competitions this season.
If that would have been Callum Wilson, that would have been Callum Wilson at Aston Villa. If Because I know Villa went for Watkins instead because the Wilson.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that time as well. Yeah.
But look, we could have ended up with Watkins. You know that.
Never rated Rashford.
Hey, shit. I'm liking me.
He only turns up at times when he feels like it. Evening, Jonathan. Hope you're well. Everything goes through. See, McGinn, another cracking player for them.
It's mad. He's signed for them. That used to fuck sign them, and look where he is now.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. See what Tyrone Mings.
I hope you are just having a laugh there, yeah, because I wouldn't have Rashford anywhere near this football club.
No, absolutely not.
Choppy, good evening. Hope you're well again. We also won at Villa Park in the 2000. I was at that game as well, actually, when we went Shola and Zogbia scored in that game. I was actually there at that game. That was the only time I've been to Villa, actually, as well. That's actually the only time I've been to Villa as well. Well, Ian, why don't you go and take Rashford at Celtic?
Aye.
Jonathan's asking, did you wear a pair of shorts? You did. Subs wouldn't mind Saka at Newcastle, but I don't think he's out. I do rate. I think Saka's a cracking player, but I don't. Would Arsenal be looking to sell him?
Fancy Jordan, are you when Leicester get relegated?
No.
You won't be a bad player, but that's fine.
What's so special in Jordan are you? If you think he's that special, why don't you go and get his name tattooed? Am I right thinking we also had a player sent off and given so pen? Yeah, I think the person that got sent off was
Steven Taylor.
No, it wasn't Stevie Taylor. That was in the 3-0 defeat in 2005. It was either Bobby Arrow or Rob Elliott. I think it was one of them two. And in this, Phillips just said it was Bobby Arrow. So he just said it there. So McGinn is one of those players you hate on the opposition, but always gives 100%. He is a good player, that John McGuinn. He really, really is. So he says no thanks. He would take Rashford at Celtic, but I would. Well, you support Newcastle as well, Ian, and I certainly would have be taking him at Newcastle. In Buemo or Magnus Alakushi for right wing, both probably cost 50 million. Premier League proven. Magnus Alakushi Champions League proven. That's a really tough choices there as well.
I wouldn't mind taking John Ivel right wing on me.
Oh God. Well, Mason, I'm going to go and phone the local tattoo place and ask him for you to get his name tattooed on you. Saka's family are all Toon fans by own accounts. They are, but I think also would slap a massive, heavy price tag on him like we would with Isak anyway. So, couldn't another one that can play right wing? Yeah, absolutely. His dad is a Toon fan as well. So. Right then, Brentford's not selling Buemo for 50 million. It wouldn't surprise me if they actually sold him if they wanted more. Says Aaron. Right then, so we'll go through the lineup again. We'll go through it. It'll be the same, but we always like to run through it. So,
fuck off! Tottenham have got a penalty.
Oh. He got told the other members of his family.
Chelsea have 2-1. Chelsea have just scored 2-1
now. Okay. Right.
Cucurella again.
He scored again, has he? Well.
Aye.
Right, so we'll run through the lineup again. So again, in goal is going to be Nick Pope, obviously. In it right back here, Mason.
Trippier.
Yeah, it's going to be Trippier, obviously, of course. First centre back, of course, will be Fabian Schär, of course, who had a cracking game last night, to be fair. He was excellent today. And, of course, alongside him, Mason.
Burn.
Yeah, it's going to be Dan Burn, obviously, as well. And of course, in left back, of course, will still be Tino, obviously, of course. You're doing player. Some of you are doing player ratings. So I've already got that show coming. You'll have to go and rewatch the show and drop them in the comments. I think there's a lot of decent right wingers out there that could go for somewhere. 1-0.
1-0 Tottenham.
1-0 Spurs. Yeah, Raid's already done there. You'll have to go watch it on the previous show. It was myself and Tony for that one. Right. First one in midfield, Mason.
Solanke as well with a penalty. Tonali.
There you go. Tonali, of course, obviously.
Oh, VAR rule the Chelsea goal out. So it's still 1-1.
Right, next one, of course, will be Bruno, captain on the day. And the last one in midfield, Mason.
Joe Linton.
Yeah, absolutely. Glad doesn't matter if he gets a card. That's been wiped off now for the bookings for 10 yellow cards. So that's all been reset now. So that is absolutely good. Okay, so we now go into the attacking three. So on the right-hand side, obviously, will be Jacob Murphy. And on the left, Mason.
Barnes.
Yeah, of course, Harvey Barnes. And, of course, up front through the middle, of course, will be Alexander Isak, obviously, as well. So, again, the lineup is completely unchanged again. No need to go away from that. That's working as a treat. So, keep the side the same. Do not change a winning side. That is working fantastically. That is not only beating teams, but blitzing teams apart as well, like we have in the last two games, of course. Of course, we absolutely dismantled Crystal Palace. We dismantled Manchester United. We did, first half, dismantle Leicester City, obviously. In the second half, we just completely took our foot off in the gas. So, but the fact is, look how many goals were scored in the last 3 games. $12 goals.
Oh, it's just surreal, isn't it?
12 goals in the last 3 games we have scored.
Mental. Absolutely mental.
So why was there not there for ratings? Oh, it was. We started that one at 5:15. Ronald.
I wasn't there because I was working.
Yeah.
But the IDCB comment though.
Yeah. J7 the
Talk
Terminator. On a tea time, Ronald. Definitely stick with the same. Oh, I missed that. You just catch up with it. If you missed it, guys, you can always leave a comment with the ratings.
Fuck
as well.
off.
I'm off now, guys. Take care. Couldn't Belmo complete centre forward right way. Kind of wants a Man U. Well, I don't know. He's gonna ruin himself going there. What's happened now, Mason? Oh, Jesus wept.
Dallo and Al.
Oh. Yeah. So again, we'll run through the line. We'll run through the lineup again. Again, unchanged. So of course, Nick Pope in goal. The back four of Kieran Trippier, Fabian Schär, Dan Burn, and Tilo Livramento. And the midfield three of Sandro Tonali, Bruno, and Joe Linton. And of course, the attacking three of Jacob Murphy, Harvey Barnes, and Alexander Isak. Yeah.
Johnson can be happy in it.
I might put the second half on, but God. I mean, what do you think Tyndall's going to... Do you think we'll get more updates on possibly Botman tomorrow? Could see how far he could be back from... how far he could be back from returning?
I'm surprised they did it. I'm surprised they did a press conference on back Good Friday.
Well, the press conferences majority will always be Friday.
It's back on, isn't it? It's back
true.
on, isn't it?
Still, they'll always still do them on Friday.
Oh.
If there's a game quite close by, they'll always still be the players will definitely be training tomorrow as well. But then they'll be heading off straight down to Birmingham after that. So,
Oh God, Jason, if you're watching, I love you. I fucking love it when you just run that group chat like the John Sinclair, you know.
If Man U win again, do you know what? They don't deserve Champions League. They don't deserve you. Penalty to Bilbao. Winners of that will play. Why do Man U get things together?
Oh, I hope Rangers win that again. I hope Rangers win that fucking hell.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's the rules. It is the rules, but they're just such an awful team to watch. They're just a really, really awful team to watch.
Fuck, he did sister him and all. Bastard.
They won't beat Frankfurt. Frankfurt's doing good. Who does Botman get it? Do you know what? Mason, even if Botman was returned, he doesn't go straight in.
That's team going.
Exactly. I mean, much as we love Botman, how much we pay for him, but Cher and Byrne are really, really being on top as well, which is just great.
Bilbao have just made it 1-0.
Oh, really? Yep, they are getting well. And Ian just said they are getting beat. Gordon needs a haircut. His hair's grown kind of bit, like, to be fair, like. But let's see what Jason says in his press conference tomorrow. And see what they say. And see what he says as well. I know him, but my point was they don't deserve the Champions League versus a team that just miss out on top 5. Hopefully they don't win it. But I really don't want them to go and act, as I mentioned, even when Tom said it as well, they shouldn't go be asking questions on when Eddie Howe will be back yet. I really hope they're not going to answer that. Carl says, do you think you will beat us on Saturday, Villa fan, by the way? Was just flipping through YouTube. There's no work tomorrow. Well, we've got an opportunity, Carl. I mean, yous are going to be up for this as well. It is going to be it is an opportunity for both teams as well. But I feel we can because of the way we're playing as well. But it's not going to be an easy game. It's not going to be an easy game for both of us, actually. Tillenden looked more like himself at yesterday's game compared to the Man United game. Well, yeah. But do you know what? It's good to see, Mason, that our Jason Tindalls knows what he's doing on the pitch.
He does.
He might be still getting. He's probably still getting tips off Eddie Howe still, but you know what? I think Tyndall has just done enough. It's just been magnificent since he stepped in at the time.
He has. Allow me to continue.
Oh yeah, Mad Dog rules, absolutely. He certainly does. Really, absolutely does as well. And the players are doing it for Eddie Howe as well, while he's still recovering as well. But hope you all subscribe. Please do subscribe to the channel, Call, as well. That would be appreciated as well. And again, please do smash that subscribe button if you're enjoying the show so far. And please do remember to give us the thumbs up as well, because it's due. But we definitely got the United back. Yes, we certainly do, Ray. It's just been. We're just playing as a team now. Tyndall is quite soft-spoken, consider his Mad Dog nickname. Do you know what? He is, actually, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is, but you know what? He's got everything right since he stepped in at the moment. He's got everything right off the pitch, on the pitch. My family and story follow the green and white. Ooh. But I just think we will we will get the score predictions as well. I think we will probably concede a goal still. That's all I'm going to say. But I still think we've got a chance of sticking. Still got a chance of sticking a few goals past them, though. When it's time to bite, the Mad Dog will bite, says Ray. Absolutely. But if we just get this win, as well, Mason, I think top four's definitely happening.
It will.
I think out the remaining games, Villa is the hardest.
It is.
So we are going to get this game over and done with as well, whatever the result will be. But I think this is definitely the hardest out the remaining games we've got. Well, Arsenal, you could say, but all depends. I mean, they could still be focusing on the Champions League at the moment still.
Yeah.
Newcastle are proper drill, and you've got Trippier on the field sorting shit out. Absolutely. It's not just Tindall deserves the credit, it's also the team. They're all exactly the team as well. Even the rest of the coaching staff as well. Everyone. They're doing this for Eddie. Should we get... Well, what we'll do is we'll get the score predictions in. We'll start off with yours, Mason. You are going for... Aston Villa 1, Newcastle 2.
And since over Villa and for Newcastle, Tenari and Bonds.
Okay. So you're going 2-1 to the Toon. All the away games are tough to some degree. Even Brighton, who could still sneak a European place. Yeah, Brighton might be Brighton are a bit of a bogey team, but Brighton are on a bit of a slump at the moment. They are a little bit. Jake, good evening, lads. Got to miss the rest of the season. Has gone for my skin graft operation on Wednesday. Class result yesterday, absolutely. And I hope the operation goes well for you as well.
I hope it goes well.
My dad is 2 and my mum is green. She was from Stornoway. Yeah. Coffee thinks it'll be 2-2. This is right. This is what I'm going with. I'm going Aston Villa 1, Newcastle United 3. I'm going to go goals. I'm going to go Isak. I'm going to go Javi Bonds again.
Oh, God, please, not again. Not after last Friday. Fuck that. He had me in stitches last week.
Oh,
please, no.
And I'm going to say Murphy. So I'm going to say the attacking through 3 will get the goals again for us.
God,
well, all I can say is, David, we'll wait and see. If anyone could come on, that's all I can say.
He had me in chippers and stitches last week.
David's going 4-2. 6-1 win. 1-1 at the Villa. Bruno with our goal. Ray's going 3-1 to the Toon if we get the first goal. That is, yeah, absolutely. It's whoever gets the first goal is going to be key. Yeah, I knew who you meant there, Chris. Robert's in the chat. Hope you're keeping well. So, yeah. But Newcastle United to win by 3-1 tomorrow. Goals from Isak, Bonds and Murphy for us. The attacking 3, front 3 to get our goals again for us. Also, Mason Bonds nearly into double figures. Barely has had a lot of game time at times. On the verge of getting double figures.
Yeah, which is surprising, to say the least.
I believe he'll get it.
Hopefully.
I believe he'll get the double figures as well. And the lad is just simply unstoppable at the moment. The way he's just finding the goals, the way his work rate on the skill on the ball is just mind-blowing from Harvey at the moment. Going to be a fun game if football, I reckon. Does the win of the Europa League? Yes, it does. Unfortunately, it does. Robert's going to say Newcastle will win 3-2. Will get a Villa will get a goal allowed because of VAR. I really hope VAR's much more better, but we know what it's like, so I don't know. As long as we win the game, that's all I'm bothered about. 3 points is what we'll do for every one of us. It's all about getting the points now throughout the remainder of the season. And long we still keep getting those points as well. And David Conrad, David says Frankfurt have been so poor in the first half.
Wow, what a performance.
Shit, sorry.
What? Oh, are we doing a Lewis? Are we?
But it was TT out, so hopefully he let us off.
Can someone please remind me of our last couple of scores against Villa? 3-0, of course, back in December. 3-1 at their place last season. And last season, in the first game of the season, 5-1. Are you, Mason, going to be going into any of the remaining away games? I might just look at the next season now, to be honest. I mean, I was thinking of Arsenal, but again, it's been moved to Sunday.
Change, but it was going to be on Sunday anyways.
Well, it was still originally scheduled for Saturday, but they've now put it to Sunday, 4:30.
No. Everybody, it was going to be on Sunday.
Oh, was it definitely going to be on Sunday?
I was just being half one. Sunday now was just been changed. Off.
Oh, well. I might just wait till next season now, by the looks of it, and just see where I can look to try and go to season. Next season. I mean, we did get, well, do you know what? We've been to the best away game. You know where that was? You know where that was?
Wembley.
Wembley.
Now I'm going to try and do a couple of Swansea and a couple of gates. Swansea and Newcastle away games next season.
Yeah. No problem, Billy.
Hopefully Swansea have got Modric in midfield next season.
Newcastle must be making a canny, but cash on the TV nights. Surely should be. Well, normally I am there, David, but I haven't been there this season, unfortunately. I mean, it was next season I could be there. You just never know. It's all about I was
thinking of doing Arsenal. I was thinking of doing Arsenal, but the trains are only going as far as Peterborough, and I'm still thinking of trying to do Brighton away. Aye.
See, Brighton, very long journey on a Sunday.
If you go on the Saturday and come back up on the Monday, you'd be fine.
Well, true in a way. Man City got a hard game at Everton on Saturday on the moves, and Chelsea got Fulham away. Yeah, absolutely to do. If you haven't got your score prediction in, guys, please make sure to get it in before we end the show. And let us know what the starting 11 will be, or do we? I think you already know what the starting 11 will be for Saturday anyway. So there you are. Not cheap, Ganton. Well, it isn't, especially if you've got to pay for accommodation and transport to get there. Absolutely, you do.
Like, I look for accommodation at Arsenal, like, it's only a fucking grand. Only for 2 weeks, $1,000.
Well, Mason, it's London. What do you expect? It's London. So, yeah, I'm not in a way a bit surprised. It'll probably be somewhere absolutely posh as out. Probably be one of those 5-star hotels.
Won't be surprised.
Hey, well, that's it. Well, anyways, that's it for this preview for tonight. Thank you so much to everyone that's come on for tonight. Mason being co-host. All of you in the live chat, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. And always, mods, we always appreciate what you do on the channel as well. Covey's going for 2-2. We get to score first. Isak to score before half-time, assist by Murfinho, then Murfinho to score before half-time. Second half, Asensio with equaliser. There will be a goal line claims for one team. Don't like London anyway. Now it's special at all. PD away days next season. Travel vlogs. See, travel vlogs could be looking into something. I don't do Newcastle United vlogs anymore. I really don't now. I don't do match day Newcastle United vlogs than you do. Posh London, it's... we know London is an absolute shit all a lot of the time, so there you are. So that is it for tonight. Thank you, as we mentioned, thank you so much to everyone that is tuned in for tonight. Of course, in terms of content, what we got coming out throughout the rest of the week. So you know what happens at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Yes, we are back with the Crazy Pennies Football Live show. So get yourselves on. Or if you want to just take part in the chat, that's absolutely fine. And I always say as well, if the show's not for you, don't watch it. It's as simple as that. But yeah, the Crazy Pennies Football Live show is back tomorrow night. Also, I am also off to a non-league game tomorrow as well. And there is going to be a match day vlog for that as well. And the game I am off to tomorrow. And that is going to be Heaton Stannington versus
Liver's Edge.
Liver's Edge. Just trying to think of the name. So yeah, I am off to see Heaton Stannington take on Liver's Edge tomorrow. And that is going to be a very interesting game tomorrow in terms of who stays up in that division. Heaton Stannington are just outside the bottom of the relegation zone. Liver's Edge are in the relegation zone. So an interesting game this will be tomorrow as well.
But Liver's Edge did sack the manager on Monday night.
You were saying they did sack the manager. So we'll go match day vlog live from Heaton Stannington's ground between them and Liver's Edge. So make sure you do keep an eye for that tomorrow. And of course, the Crazy Football Show at 8 o'clock. Later on Saturday, live fan reaction show after the game against Villa. Your opportunity to come and have your say on the game as well, where you come on the show, tip on the chat. That is absolutely fine. And of course, Sunday will be the match review and the player ratings. So that's what we got coming out as well. So here you are. Cheers, Peter Mason. Cheers, Ian. Roll on tomorrow evening. Absolutely. Take care, everyone. Thanks, Peter Mason. I'll watch rerun your first show tonight. I missed that. Yeah, that's absolutely fine, Ray. Food picks, woohoo. Yes, London is a rat-infested shithole. Shame no Billy or Lady Sam tomorrow night at 8, but I assume Chippers. Yeah, I think Chippers will be on. Yeah, Chippers will definitely be on tomorrow. We know, I think Sam's away at the moment, and we know Billy's still recovering at the moment. So enjoy the game, Pete. Don't forget your half-time food pick for tomorrow evening. I don't know if I'm going to get food picks there. Goodbye, everyone. Take care. You as well, Julie. Bye, Peter Mason and all. Remember, guys, if you have enjoyed the show, please do remember to give us the thumbs up again. It's really important we get the likes so people know where to find us in the search results. So do smash those likes if you have enjoyed the show tonight. Please, of course, if you're brand new to the channel, or if you're not yet subscribed and enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, smash that subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. And please hit that bell notification to just let you know whenever live show takes place. Or a pre-recorded video gets uploaded as well. So again, please hit the bell to make sure all up to date with the content for you that you do not want to miss at all. And if you want to give a donation, feel free. And if you want to become a member, it's 99p. Hit the join button and it'll be included in the prize draws we do as well for you. Well then, guys, we'll see you all back tomorrow night for some crazy, crazy bonker stuff. Bye. I'll take care of you as well, Ray. Until then, everyone, enjoy the rest of your night. And we'll see you all again tomorrow. See you all, everyone. Good night, everyone. Take care, all. Away the lads. See you later, everyone. And we'll see you all back tomorrow night.